Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Camp Christo and this is the War of Three Oceans. In the last episode we had some relatively indecisive battles with American fleets. We drove them off though. I believe they are now operating out of Hawaii. Oh my god, is that why my troops aren't operating in Hawaii? I banned the region. It's not that they can't reach it. I'm such a fool. Alright, well, absolutely operate in Hawaii. But what is this? What is this? Oh, it's because I banned these areas as well. Let's unban all these areas that we had banned earlier, because the enemy navies don't seem to be actually raiding us very much anymore. They seem to just be interested in raiding us really close to home, where we're annihilating them. So let's remove that. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely allowed to operate in these regions now, and we should have. You guys should be scouting here. Good. And I think we have few enough scouting forces that I'd like to merge. Well, I don't know. We've got quite a few anti-sub ships coming out now. These guys, actually. Let's put them into a new anti-sub navy. Because we've been having trouble with subs around some of these areas, so we might as well do that. You guys... So just raiding down here. That's a heavy cruiser. I don't really want him, to be honest. You guys, while I'm not paying attention, they shouldn't be active down here. So let's just call them back. Free factories. Need more naval bombers. I'm doing well off my naval bombers right now. What's this? Screens? Ooh, lovely. Just what the main task force needs. More screens. Because they are painfully low on screens. How are repairs going? Relatively slowly, but pretty good. Did lose a few ships in that combat. Lots of destroyers, unfortunately. But it's just the way it goes sometimes. We really can't take out... Oh no, sorry, that's some of our destroyers withdrawing while others move into place. That's fine. Okay, anywhere we don't have planes based that we should. Doesn't look like it. Cool. Okay, where are my spotting fleets? There is one in the Hawaii Ridge. I'm not seeing any people garrisoning Honolulu, which is certainly something to consider. Interesting. There goes Siam. Good. Nice. Look at that. Japan. Dominating the region. Excellent. Adjust that. Could put some bombers in the Gulf of Thailand. And in fact, now we're taking this area, we could base some here too. Do I have any spare naval bombers? Exactly 100? God, they're so short range for now, but actually, yeah, probably better basing out of here. And we have a lot of fighters and things here, so we might as well deploy some of them to help that push into India. Looks like we're doing well in the north. You guys just beeline. They're focusing heavily on defending against the Soviets, it seems. So, all about that push. Good. Have my men arrived here? Some of them have. Good. Let's start planning these invasions. I bet the Brits have no one defending these areas because they're just too scared of my navy. Anyone they tried to send over would get immediately convoy raided out of existence. So, they couldn't have men here without supply because there's no victory points on most of these. So the glorious supremacy of the Imperial Navy wins again. And we're going to be able to invade all these places with, I'm guessing, actually zero resistance, which is the best kind of resistance. No, not from there, from here. Good. We already own that one. Do we want to start invading down here yet? No, we'll do that in an organized way once we've occupied these areas. Ah, that one, however, I do want to invade. Right there. Right there. Good. And activate those as soon as you're ready. And we have naval supremacy in the region. Absolutely we do. Good. And yeah, India collapsing before us. Superb. Give me my... military police, I suspect, are going to be needed over here in India soon. So let's move them into position. Also going to need some of them in Siam, but India is close enough to Siam that I don't think I need to worry about positioning them specially. Okay, so they do have some aeroplanes. There are some ships operating the Hawaiian Ridge. Kind of surprised I'm not spotting them. Apparently there are 60 ships here. I guess they're operating in this whole region and they happen to just not currently be here. That's my guess. We don't really need anyone in the West Emperor chain anymore, actually, because we've captured it. Could defend my convoys here, though. No longer need in these areas, because we've driven back all the enemies from here, and here, and here, honestly. I think here is just where we're being raided mostly. Alright, we are finding some in the Hawaiian Ridge. We found them! We found them. It's a big BB force. No carriers. No, they're fleeing, though. They're going to get away. Come back here. Come back here, you bastards. Are they fleeing? Yeah, they're fleeing. Well, no, we don't have the range to operate here. But there's another force that we're going to find very rapidly because of our glorious radar technology. Keep working on this, maybe? Yeah, just keep working on the glorious floating airfields. More little dudes. You can just head over here. Invasion's underway. Superb. Did you find them? Not before they got away, looks like. There are some enemy ships up here. So I suppose I should actually continue operating in this region. But we need more scout forces. I think I'm going to cannibalize the second strike force. Just go down to having one strike force. And make these guys into scouts. Like, how fast are you? He's relatively fast. So you... How about you? No, he's too slow. These small destroyers. Oh, God. The level 1 destroyers are trash. They're so slow. But let's try. This screen guy. I'm going to try using him as a scout, all on his lonesome. Because he's really fast, so he should be able to evade the enemy, even if they spot him. Let's see how that works. And you could do the same, because well, he's only relatively fast, but... Obviously, he won't be able to engage the enemy. Yeah, so only engage at very low risk. But let's give it a go. Maybe this is the better way to use these things, to operate scouts. Do you think this is enough screening? It's very difficult for me to tell. Finally, the Netherlands capitulated. Europe now more under the fascist grip. Good. Spreading out down here. Good. All right, you guys all just hanging around in the Philippines. If you have any orders I actually want you to be doing right now. So where should we move you? Well, I suppose it's time. Assemble the Hawaii Strike Force. We're going to launch from this atoll here. And we're going to launch a sizable marine force. We'll land directly on Honolulu. Meanwhile, the best and brightest of the glorious Imperial Army will land either side. And I am risking it all. This is all my naval invasion men are going to land here. It's a huge naval invasion of 21 divisions. You are not moving. Why is this? Will you not give him one of those orders? Right, and yeah, and a small detachment will head to the southern island to secure that airbase. That's the plan. There are still enemy ships, it's telling me, active in this region. We're no longer needed down here, so we can focus up here. So we'll see. Yeah, you're oversupply here. I'm not surprised, to be honest. You guys can just delete these invasions once they're complete, and then switch to being garrisons of the islands you've taken. Good job. You get to just holiday on these islands because of your glorious valor during the naval invasion. You now get to spend the rest of the war holidaying on a Micronesian island. Still not finding anyone. Got to remember to pay attention to the alert here that's like, you're detecting an enemy fleet. We should also capture this place in preparation for a possible strike against Alaska as our first point of contact with the enemy. I bet we could land a big force here, which would give us nice fleet basing over this area. Oh yeah, it's even better. We could capture this island, and that would give us really good range in this region. And then we could move south, capture Vancouver Island, hold it long enough while we built a port on it, and then have a really good range to fly air missions over this region as well. And then this peninsula could fall, which would give us another easily defendable position. Alright, men on their way. Not gonna be there for 26 days. I'd love to find and destroy the enemy navy that's operating in this region first. There's quite a few enemy subs, but once our new guys arrive, that'll be fine. And if you guys could just briefly give us superiority in this region so that this this naval invasion can happen. This brief lull while our guys move over here is good, because it's going to give us a chance to regain some fuel, which we've been running a bit low on recently. And we've pretty much finished our industrialization of this region, which is giving us very nice fuel numbers compared to what we were getting. What are we up to fuel production-wise now? 114. That's very good. Very good indeed. I think it's time to cease Soviet imports. We're managing without them pretty nicely. These guys were on infinite, weren't they? Yeah, okay. Well, we don't need infinite of these. It's, I mean, we might need this another 40, but we're going to have a lot of ports to garrison, but I think that's okay for now. Ooh, Guam has fallen. Good work, men. Oh, not in the naval invasion force. No, 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 no. This naval invasion force should also gather somewhere over here. This is going to be the second wave. If the first doesn't succeed, I will launch another immediate naval invasion. I just saw a... Oh, was that a mine blowing up? No, I think that was a plane falling. Shame. Plane bombing, even. I thought maybe we'd successfully mined one of the enemy ships. Would have been fun. You can go and garrison... Sure, let's give Singapore a second guy. Why not? Push the boat out. You guys are without orders. Just help take India. That's fine. And you can go on the Burmese front while you do it. Aggressively execute. Good. These guys pushing down here have met a little bit of resistance, but they are breaking it, it looks like. Soviets are looking pretty swole at the moment, aren't they? Met with Italy in here. Yeah, the Allies are in a very bad shape. Still just attempting to bomb them, not really making much headway. More and more of these guys. I suppose I should just set up one of these so I don't have to keep doing it bit by bit. There we go. Some resistance present. How much? Ah, an ungarrisoned port. Well, I guess you aren't going to get two guys just yet. Because apparently I forgot to garrison Saigon. Alright, these guys heading over. One of you guys not heading over for some reason. But we can fix that. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Found them. Carrier fleet with very little cover. Moving in the wrong direction. Probably going to base in there. Yeah, damn it. Come and fight me. Fight me, you coward. Fight me. Fight me. Let's put all our planes active over Hawaii. Excuse me? What do you mean? None of the wings can be assigned here. Because they're assigned on it to a carrier which is on a mission. Fair enough. What about if I have my carrier stop here? Planes. Port strike them. This is the freaking... this is it. This is Pearl Harbor. Send in the Pearl Harbor raids. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to port strike you until you die, essentially. You know what? Yeah, bring back... Yeah, you guys are also doing it. That's fine. Good. Give it a go. They've got very low mission efficiency. More ground crews. I will send you whatever you need. Just give me some dead ships in Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor raid is... they're also going to attack us, of course. Which is dangerous. Because they will have... they'll have an airbase in Pearl Harbor, I believe. Yeah, a big one. We'll keep trying. I have a lot of naval bombers to throw at this. In fact, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Raid on Pearl Harbor. Let's go. All you guys, get over here. We're going to do this. We're going to fly. They've just docked these guys here. They can't undock because I have a far stronger fleet standing ready to defeat them if they do. We're going to lose a lot of planes trying this, but that's fine. I mean, we've got a vast surplus of carrier planes. 1,000 of them. So that's A-okay. You know what else we could do? Yeah, that's real sneaky. I like it. Let's launch this naval invasion. Oh, we can't. We don't actually have superiority anymore because these guys aren't on strike. Alright, you guys. Operate here. Pause strike. Bring them down. Not bringing them down yet, but making progress. Excuse me, didn't I tell you guys to assign to this? I guess I didn't. Alright, well, we'll see how we do. Bring in all these extra carriers. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Cool, good for you, Hungary. And, yeah, you guys. Get yourselves out here. Because I have another idea. Nationalist Spain join the Axis. Oh, allies, it is not your week. They're really not having a good time. Come on, I want to see some dead enemy ships. They're in a port, obviously, so they're constantly going to be repairing. But look, their strength is falling. Oh, did I get one? Their numbers went down. Maybe they came out at me, but I'm not spotting them. Oh, I am spotting them. We're detecting someone in the Hawaiian Ridge. All right, main force, main force. Back to striking. If some of them are trying to leave. It says I'm detecting them, but I don't see the detection progress bar. Battle in the Mariana region. What's this? Just subs. That's fine. Okay. Good point. Meanwhile, my subfleet really should be raiding out here. We don't really need to be raiding back here anymore. Hey, we got one! Yes! Carrier destroyed in the harbor. Excellent. Sure, have another aggression pact. Who cares? Army expansion law. Nice. We'll keep going with down towards supremacy of technology, I think. Come on. Bring down another carrier. There's only one left in there. I believe. I believe. We're very low on convoys now that we're probably not actually losing many, just sending out a lot into all of these little outlying islands we're capturing. It's low. We don't need this many on anti-submarine warfare, I don't think. Another ace pilot promoted. Did we get another one? We got the other carrier. Alright, good work, team. You can return to base now. We should have one based over here somewhere to respond to if an enemy fleet starts making moves in the region. You guys can stand by again. You guys are a bit damaged, so did take some hits to our carriers, but that's fine. They can just head home now. Took out another destroyer as well. Excellent. My guy is en route. No, he's not. All right, we'll call that off. Fun idea, but I was going to land here, take the airbase, fill it with bombers and raid here, but that actually wasn't going to work anyway. Because we wouldn't have any supply, and a zero supply airbase has zero mission efficiency. So, I dare you, bring your fleet out. Face my wrath. 1940 Scout. Just what I need. Put it up here. Another lone scout, I think. Where's the symbol gone? There it is. Cool. What do we got here? Some more screens? Yes, please. The main strike force calls to you. Fabulous. When are we getting these decks? Another year. Quite a while. Not delivering on all their steel imports, but it's okay. We've still got all we need. Any more naval traits to be given to you guys? Not really. How about the secondary man? Not really. The scouter? Not so much. It's weird that to get the light cruiser bonus, you have to kill enemy airships. Like to get the spotting pattern, you have to kill planes. I don't really understand that progression. Oh, hello, hello. Found them. Get him. Get him. Sick 'em, boy. Out goes the main strike force. They're retreating, but if they're subs, that means they're slow. Submarines are very slow. So we might be able to catch them. I believe. I believe. Get them. Get them. Get them. They are subs. Please. Please. They're so close. They're nearly away. We're gaining, though. We're gaining. Yes. Bring them down. Lot of enemy aircraft. Portugal's capitulated. Oh, right, yeah, to Spain. Nice. Wiped them out. Didn't even take any major casualties. Ooh, took a little bit of damage to my heavy ship, though. My pride. My pride and joy took some dings. I think we have successfully scared them off from actually garrisoning Hawaii with our massive convoy raiding operations. So, looks like... Ooh, right. I should definitely have got this earlier. Looks like we're going to be able to take Hawaii without much problem. But I will still take the time to make sure we have a proper naval invasion plan, just in case I'm misreading the situation. Raj falling predictably easily. Excellent news. It's going to give us a bunch more factories. There were some dockyards in the Raj. Oh, nice. And they're founding a shipyard right now. Load. No, get out of there. No. It's a problem with having these lone scouts, I suppose. Very, very low defense against the air. Okay, you guys all in position now? All fully planned? Not quite. A few of these guys still need to arrive. Just one, in fact. Right. Launch. Off you go. I don't think we need the strike force out defending them, really. As soon as we take that airbase, I'll rush men in. We could do with some fighters as well. So let's bring some of those up. Shell dies. Nice. Allows multiple ships to engage the same target without being confused by the other people's impacts. That's smart. More crit stuff? Better guns, I think, probably. Yeah, give me some good medium batteries. So we can build some better heavy cruisers. And some better screen cruisers as well. Also very important. Alright. The glorious strike on Hawaii. After our port raid scared them off. We should be able to land unopposed, I think. Bases in low supply still. Right, yeah, I just have too many men here. But now we've taken all these islands. We don't actually need those men anymore. So we can move them ready for a massed invasion around here. So let's do that from here. Seems like a good spot. Well, maybe half there, half there. Spread the supply weight. Excellent. Okay, on to Hawaii we go. Capturing this port is going to be extremely important and valuable. Oh, look at that. We lowered the port to level 0 with our bombing. No wonder they abandoned the island, knowing that any defenders they left behind would have 0 supply and hence 0 hope. Easy capture. Man, that port strike was very powerful. Nice. The fall of Pearl Harbor. Fantastic. Good work, team. Still having supply issues here, of course, because the port needs repairing. Yeah, top priority. Repair the port in Pearl Harbor. And time to rebase a bunch of these planes. To start port striking out here. And there goes the British Raj capitulating to me. Fantastic news. Just wrap up here. And obviously we'll need some serious port defenses in the Raj. And once the port defenses are arrived, we'll be able to see what kind of resistance we're looking at. Excellent. Nice. You three stay in a separate army, because we will need more for these places, more places for these guys to deploy. Nice. We should really kill these lot just for cleanly borders. So I will position men ready to take them out. Not always the most concerned about having good borders, but you know, that name placement is just not very nice. So we can fix that though. All right, finally, Burmese front troops can just take up some positions. If we could capture this defensive line to hold against the Soviets, that would be excellent. Do finish off these areas though. And you can just, yeah. There we go. Good. Activate all those plans. Sweet. Okay. And with the glorious capture of Pearl Harbor and the whole Hawaiian island chain, I think we're going to call it a part here. Now we can safely say we are the masters of the Pacific and move our troops to move towards the naval invasion first of Guinea and the outlying islands, then of Australia, and probably simultaneous to the invasion of Australia, we'll take out New Zealand and some of these last little islands around here. New Chalcedonia is going to, or Caledonia, I don't know, Chalcedonia maybe, is going to help us to secure our, I'm going to leave some good troops on the Pacific Islands. Going to leave us in a very good position to stop any Allied major ship production, because I think that's some of the last chromium they have control over. No, Greece. Italy still needs to take out Greece. And then that'll be the last bit of chromium they have any decent control over. So we'll just move our naval invasion forces over back to the Dutch East Indies. Oh, actually, I'd rather have them in Java. Oh, yeah, we can just launch them all out of the Eastern Port in Java. That should be fine. Excellent. Okay, and with this, just speed up so we can get this final little bit of Hawaii captured. In you go. It's taking them so long just because they're low on supply. One more day. Hey, construction 4. Nice. Let's grab better light guns. Again, I want my my screen destroyers really haven't been doing the finest work. And there we go. Hawaii captured. Men on the way home. Final research. Probably better secondary batteries for our cruisers would be helpful. Nice. Okay, we are now the masters of the Pacific. Excellent. I'll see you in the next episode for the invasion of Guinea and probably Australia all at once. How many men does Australia have now? 1 troop. Okay, I think that's going to be quite easy. Although there might be some New Zealand troops around. Yeah, a few New Zealand might be a tougher nut to crack. Either way, see you then. Bye-bye.